I'm Professor Pi. Welcome to my daily mathematical adventures. Hey, don't forget me. I'm Cowboy Rufus. I'm your favorite student. Hi. Today, Professor Pi is going to talk about trapezoids. And I learned a little about trapezoids in chapter 8. I know more than some of you know about trapezoids. But trapezoid is always a funny name. Makes me remember about traps. We got this trap that catches live stuff, and we put it under our house all the time. Last spring, we caught 2 possums and a raccoon in that trap. It just snaps on them, and they can't go nowhere, but it don't kill them none. What? Oh, yes, sir. I'll go sit down now. Thank you, Cowboy. I have no idea what that means other than the word trap and trapezoid start with the first few letters. This is the perimeter and area of trapezoids. CO.1, G.C.1, and GPE.6. I can find the area of a trapezoid, I can find the median of a trapezoid, and I can find the perimeter of a parallelogram and compare it to a trapezoid. My video will go right here when we're done. I've given you 3 or 4 others. Feel free to watch those. First, let's talk about the differences between a parallelogram and a trapezoid. There's a trapezoid. A parallelogram would have 2 pair of congruent sides. How many sides are parallel in that trapezoid? Are there any parallel? Are there any congruent? Yeah, the sides of a trapezoid could be congruent, never the 2 bases. So we got 2 bases. How is it different than a triangle? Yeah, somebody just figured it out. A trapezoid looks like a triangle with the top cut off. The area of that trapezoid is base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2 times h. The area of a triangle was 1/2 the base times the height, and the area of a parallelogram was base times height. As you can see, this one's more like a triangle and less like the parallelogram. Now the 2 bases are the 2 that are parallel. So base 1 and base 2 divided by 2 times h sounds a lot like the area of a triangle. Start here. 1/2 of 6 times 8, right? 6 times 8? Read that. What's it say? Doesn't say 6 times 8. It says 6 plus 8. We're going to add 6 and 8, 14, right? 6 and 8, 14. 14 times 4 is 56. Half of 56, I got 28, but you better get a calculator and check it. What's the perimeter of a trapezoid? There's no real formula. Just add the sides. 7 plus 6 plus 5 plus 8. 7 plus 6 plus 5 plus 8 is 26. Once again, just like in the triangle, there's no set formula for the perimeter of a trapezoid. You just add the sides around. Area example 2. We're going to take and we're going to add the 2 bases, right? We're not multiplying this time, we're going to add them. 10 and 24, 34. 34 times 1/2 times 7. 34 times 7 is 238, and half of that, I did it in my head, check it with a calculator, but I think it's 119. That's how you find the area of a trapezoid. How do you find the perimeter of this trapezoid? We don't know. Unless they gave you an angle or something, you have no mathematical way to figure out how much these 2 bases are. The bases are 10 and 12, but how much are the legs? Yeah, I know, I said bases, I meant legs. We don't know how much they are. Now we come to the median of a trapezoid. We go halfway down the first leg. We go halfway down the second leg. We go to the midpoint. You remember midpoint from geometry, chapter 1. We make the midpoint of M between A and D. We make the midpoint of N between B and C. We draw a straight line across. From AIA, does this angle look equal to this angle? And from AIA, they're not AIA, what are they? That's right, they're corresponding angles. They're corresponding angles. From here to here is corresponding. So we now know MN is parallel to DC. It's also parallel to AB, right? And it's half. You take AB, you take base 1, you take base 2, you divide by 2, and you get the median of a trapezoid. In this example, I've got 6 and 12. Add them up, divide by 1/2, and you get 9. It should make sense that 9 would be halfway between 12 and 6. It's the median of a trapezoid. The median of a trapezoid is the same as the median of numbers. Two numbers, halfway between the two numbers would be the mean and the median, right? We call it the median of a trapezoid. Find the length of this MN. AB is 20. CD is 16. So what's halfway between 20 and 16? Yep, 18. Y'all got it. That's what we need to know about the median of a trapezoid. Down below, you'll have an IXL lesson. Start on it. And as they get harder, I'll start working some of them on the board. Once again, what's the area of a trapezoid? The area of a trapezoid is base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2 times height. Thanks for watching another Professor Pi video. Yeah, y'all come back tomorrow. Cowboy Rufus and Professor Pi will teach you something new.